Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you how to change the theming of your apps if you only have a window manager installed. So like if you install a desktop environment, you can always go like into the desktop environment settings and change the theme there. But if you install a window manager, you have to basically figure it out on your own. At least with my window manager, with the one that I installed, which is called Awesome Window Manager, it doesn't have any built-in capacity to change theming of your apps. So like if you want to use, for example, a dark theme or just like any other theme, you'll have to install some additional things. So that's what I'm going to show in this video. So let me go ahead and switch to the screen capture view, and I'll go ahead and start the virtual machine that we've been working with in this video series. So basically here we have the Awesome Window Manager, and in the last video I just imported my config file that I had from my previous testings of this window manager in other VMs that I just like messed around with. But basically, yeah, I haven't changed anything besides that, yeah, so because of that, I only have like this basic terminal at the moment. Here we go. And I don't even know how to like change the font size on this one. But I'm not going to like bother trying to figure that out, because I'm going to install a different terminal, which at the same time will be an example of one of the apps that we will change a theme on. So that terminal is called XFCE4 terminal. It comes from a desktop environment called XFCE, but you can also install just this particular app that comes with that desktop environment, just kind of separately. So I'm going to install it here and use it as a separate app. Right, sudo apt install xfce for dash terminal. And here we go, it's installing. So yeah, like if you only have a window manager, you can still use a lot of the apps that come with desktop environments just kind of separately, which is really nice. So okay, it finished installing. And I'll close this terminal, and I'll press Meta R, which I believe is a default shortcut, but I'm not entirely sure, so like I might have changed it in my config. But I think like if you press Meta R, it shows this run prompt over here at the top, and you can just type in the name of the app and just press enter, and then it'll launch it. So here we have the XFCE terminal, and the first thing I'm gonna do is just go to preferences real quick and increase the font size. Sorry if this is like really bright. I really only use dark themes, and I can't like stare at this like very bright window for very long. So I'm just gonna change the font real quick and close it. So yeah, here we have the like a terminal with a larger font, so we can see better. And I'm also going to install another app that we will use as an example as well. That app is called KeePassXC. It's a password manager. And the reason I want to install two example apps is because one, like this XFCE4 terminal, is a GTK app. And KeePassXC is a Qt app. So GTK and Qt is spelled Qt. I have this article from ArchWiki pulled up here. So here's how you spell Qt and GTK. So Qt and GTK are I just forgot the word. What was it? Like widget toolkits. There it is. That basically, if you want to create a graphical, like a GUI app, an app that has a graphical user interface, you can use these toolkits to create your windows basically. And GTK and Qt have their separate themes. So you need to configure themes separately for each group, or like for each kind of app, depending on which widget toolkit it uses, whether it's GTK or Qt. So this is a really good article, and what I'm going to show in this video is based on this. But just to mention a few things first about this is like there's basically two ways to go about it. You can find all the configuration files on the system that you need to edit and like edit them appropriately so that the theme that you want shows up in the apps. But you can also install utilities that do that for you. So I remember doing the config through editing config files. I remember it was like quite complicated to find out. So what exactly to edit, like what exact file I need to edit and what I need to add there. So instead, I'm going to go the other route, and I'll just install two utilities that will help us change themes for GTK and Qt apps, and we'll have that sorted out. So if you're interested in learning more about this topic, I recommend taking a look at this article, and it has more information about this. But basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to install the other app that we'll use as an example. It's called KeePassXC. Sudo apt install KeePassXC. And I will confirm that and let it install. Okay, it's done installing. And so let me just like open it for a second. KeePassXC, and here's how it looks right now. Really bright, really hard to look at. I'll close it if I remember how. There we go. Okay. So now the two utilities that I was talking about are mentioned in this article. Let me just search for them. So the first one is called lxappearance, and that will help us change the theme for GTK apps. This utility comes from a desktop environment called lxde, but you can use it separately. It says so right here in this article. It comes from the LXDE project, but it does not require other parts of the LXDE desktop. So that's nice. You can use like a lot of things that come with desktop environments separately from them. So that's one utility we're going to install. The other one is called Qt5 and that will help us change themes for Qt5 apps. Now there's more information here about Qt4 apps, and there is also Qt6. I haven't come across an app yet that I would have a problem with, that wouldn't like show up with the right theme. So I'm not going to do anything about like Qt4 or Qt6 apps in this video. I do remember trying this, and I believe it worked for me when I was doing something in another VM. So editing like this config file, for example, for Qt4 apps, and for Qt6, I never had to deal with that before, but I guess there is Qt6 CT as well. Well, this is interesting and good to know. Let me check if it's also available in apt show Qt6 CT. Oh, it is available. So that's good. So when you come across a Qt6 app, you can install this. But like, I just like taking things step by step so that I know like, like, because when I come across an app that doesn't work, that will like teach me something about it. It's like I'll know that, well, that app uses a newer version of the widget toolkit, like the Qt widget toolkit. So I'll just for now I'm going to install only the Qt5 CT utility. But yeah, like, refer back to this article, and if you need, if you'd like to learn more about this, and if you come across like an issue with some app, chances are you'll find something here that will help you figure out how to solve the theming issue that you might come across. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and install those two utilities that I just talked about. So that's going to be, I'm going to type sudo apt install lxappearance and Qt5 CT. I've only recently learned that you're supposed to pronounce the name of that widget toolkit as Qt. I always pronounced it like Qt in my mind, but I went on Wikipedia yesterday and I saw that it's supposed to be pronounced Qt. So I guess that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, so we have those two installed. So let's open them and see how they look. lxappearance looks like this. We already have some themes that I guess came. I'm not sure where they come from. Probably from the window manager, I would guess. But that's what's available here. But I already know the theme that I want to use. It's Adwaita, and I'll have to install it. Adwaita Dark specifically, but I'll install it in a second. So, but this is how I guess what I have right now by default. And the other one, Qt5 CT. Yeah, this looks like this, and themes appear over here. There's only two at the moment, but I'll install the Adwaita theme in a second. So, so if we just do apt search Adwaita, we'll get a bunch of things here. But the ones that are relevant to us is I'm going to install Adwaita Qt. There's also Adwaita Qt6, so I guess that will work with that Qt6 CT utility that we just saw in this article, this one. But I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'll just wait it until there is an issue, and then I'll know that, like, oh, that's probably what I need to install, and then I will install it. So I'll install this one, Adwaita Qt, and the other thing I'm going to install is this package, GNOME Themes Extra Data, because it has the Adwaita Dark theme, and I tried this before, so I know that I only need this package. I tried it before without installing this GNOME Themes Extra package, and it worked, so I'm only going to install this one. So Adwaita-Qt and GNOME Themes Extra Data. So I'll just type that in, sudo apt install Adwaita Qt gnome themes extra data. Gnome themes extra data. Yeah, looks good. So I'll run this. All right, so the themes are installed. So what I want to do now is to reboot, even though it might not be entirely necessary, but the reason I want to do it is because I tried something before, and I have a question about something, so I just want to take things step by step to figure out what caused that, or like, I'll get to it when I get to it. So I'm going to just like first let me just like launch our example apps and show that they still have the light theme, that they like the default theme. They still look like they looked before. Now if I can close this for a second, and if I open lxappearance, we have that Adwaita Dark here, and yeah, like I selected it, already changed the look of this app, and I'll click apply and close. So now if I open the XFCE4 terminal, it changed the theme. So if I open KeePassXC, it still shows up in white, and I am like, because I just want to make sure that things are what I think they are, I'm going to reboot again, because basically on my previous try I installed the Qt theme, and then I changed it in the Qt5 utility, but then I restarted the KeePassXC app and it still showed the light theme, but then I rebooted and it changed the theme. So for some reason, for Qt apps, apparently you need to reboot or something. So I just wanted to try and see like if anything would change, because I changed the DTK theme. Maybe I'm like wrong about KeePassXC being a Qt app. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, nothing changed. But for XFCE would change to we changed the theme successfully by changing that setting in the utility. Anyways, now we can just like open up the other utility, Qt5 and I can change the theme here to Adwaita Dark, and I'll click OK. And let's see, so like now if I open KeePassXC, it's still showing up with the light theme. So I am going to reboot again. And I'm like 99.999% sure that it will change the theme upon reboot. So now if we open up KeePassXC, we have it in the dark theme. So this is where I'm gonna wrap this video up. I think we covered the topic that we wanted to cover. Now everything shows up in a nice dark theme, which I prefer because it's much easier on the eyes than the light one. You can tell if you like look closely when I opened the like this what was it like? Oh, not here, but for the terminal. When I opened this preferences window and it was white, you can even see like how much light comes from my monitor by the like on my face, because like it just like all lights up and like all of that light comes into your eyes and just constantly stresses them, and it like in the long term it can have, I can tell you from experience, it can have like really bad effects on your for your eyesight. So I really recommend using dark themes instead of the light themes for that reason. So yeah, I'm going to shut down this VM and take a snapshot so that I can always return to it if there is a problem. So I'll just say configured themes take. There we go. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope you found this valuable and I hope it helps you configure your system as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.